Let's take a look at some international news in brief now. Unidentified militants shot dead 9 Afghan employees of a Czech-backed aid group, People in Need. The attack in the northern Balkh province has been blamed on Taliban. Rainstorms in southern Chile have caused major flooding, prompting authorities to issue a yellow alert. Many homes in the Temuco region were damaged by flooding. Chinese army conducted an air-ground live fire drill in the southwest Yunnan province, close to the border with Myanmar. The drill, involving Air Force, artillery, air defense troops and mechanized infantry, is aimed to improve the joint operation capabilities. A young woman from Detmold in Germany had a lucky escape when her car was hit by a British tank. According to police, the woman driver had overtaken a convoy of British military vehicles and was trying to make a turn, ignoring the tank's right of way. A Class 10 student in Jammu is battling for life on a ventilator support. His family claims that he was driven to suicide by his teachers in school. Now, the student, called Gagan, is in hospital since 26th of May. His family says that he tried to commit suicide at home after facing immense torture in school. They allege the 2 teachers in school were forcing him to join the NCC, but Gagan was not interested. His sister says that his teachers threatened him and said he will be sent to jail. He tried to take this extreme step due to this fear. Even as the Jammu police is investigating the matter, the Naushera MLA has decided to step in and has assured fair probe.
को पुलिस से पकड़वाने की और मारने की मतलब की धमकी दी थी और सब बच्चों के सामने बोल रहे थे कि चप्पल उतार के तेरे मुंह के ऊपर मारूंगा और अभी मैं पुलिस को बुलाता हूँ, तुझे पकड़ के लेके जाएंगे।
क्योंकि उसके सर है ना स्कूल वाले सर, उसके साथ बड़ा ऐसे करते थे सर, उसको बड़ा टॉर्चर करते थे सर। वो बच्चों को स्कूल की तरफ से ये कहा जाता है कि अगर आपसे कोई पूछने के लिए आता है तो आपने कुछ नहीं बताना, आपने सिर्फ बोलना है कि वो मेंटली था, ऐसे मतलब कि पागल सर उसको बोलते हैं। ये
दिहाड़ी लगाने वाला आदमी हूँ, मजदूरी करता हूँ जी, तो हम उसको कैसे इलाज कराएंगे, कहाँ ले जाएंगे और आगे क्या करेंगे हम।
इस प्रकार के वाक्य होना बड़ा दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है। मैंने सरकार से बात की है, सरकारी जम्मू कश्मीर के जो शिक्षा मंत्री हैं उनसे मैंने बात की है और इंक्वायरी जो है सब जुडिशल मजिस्ट्रेट नौशेरा की देखरेख के अंदर एक कमेटी कॉन्स्टिट्यूट की गई है। उस कमेटी की रिपोर्ट 1 हफ्ते के अंदर उसकी रिपोर्ट मांगी गई है।
And now for our ongoing series, Rio Reality Check. As part of this series, we have tried to highlight the dual nature of the government's promises to athletes and what really transpires on the ground. Bronze medalist Mohammad Asab is still waiting for the promises made by the UP government after his medal haul to be fulfilled.
Years of hard work produces a win at the international stage. But in that moment of pride and victory, the athlete is not alone. Everyone wants a piece of the pie and bask in the glory of success. Mohammad Asab's Commonwealth Games bronze brought about a similar story.
जब मैंने कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स का ब्रॉन्ज मेडल जीता था, हमारे जो मुख्यमंत्री साहब हैं उन्होंने जो आश्वासन दिया था जॉब्स के लिए कि आप लोगों को स्पोर्ट कोटे के तहत जॉब दी जाएगी, तो बेसिकली अभी तक पूरा नहीं हो पाया। हम लोगों की एप्लीकेशन ऐसे ही पड़ी हैं।
While our attempts to get a reaction from the UP government on the said promises failed to yield any results, the Sports Ministry was quick to wash its hands of the issue.
As far as other third parties not keeping up their commitments to the athletes, there's very little that we in the Government of India can do about it.
But when reminded that government PSU ONGC was one of the culprits in this whole mess, a defensive stand was taken by the ministry.
ONGC had made an offer like this. We'll be happy to take it up with them and see that they keep up their commitment.
Shooting is an expensive sport and the unfulfilled promises of jobs are sure to hurt the morale of athletes who are one of India's brightest medal prospects.
I feel sorry for the players when their promises are not being fulfilled. After winning medals, there are people who make false promises or make big declarations just to draw publicity or mileage.
Asab on his part is just hoping for someone to give him what he rightly deserves.
मेरी लाइफ हो गई है शूटिंग के अंदर और अभी तक मेरे पास कोई जॉब नहीं है। मेरे सब जितने भी टीममेट्स हैं सबके पास में जॉब्स हैं और मैं अभी तक मेरे पास कोई जॉब नहीं है बेसिकली। तो मैं ये दरख्वास्त करना चाहता हूँ कि मेरे अचीवमेंट्स के मुताबिक मुझे जॉब दी जाए, या तो यूपी सरकार में दी जाए या फिर ONGC के अंदर दी जाए।
With the Rio Olympics hardly a year away, spending uncountable hours outside offices to fight for his right is surely going to adversely affect Asab's preparations.
थोड़ा प्रेशर होता है, साइकोलॉजिकल प्रेशर होता है माइंड के ऊपर कि हम लोग देश के लिए खेल रहे हैं, देश के लिए जीत रहे हैं और फिर भी हम लोगों को अच्छी जॉब ना मिल पाए तो अफसोस तो होता ही है।
In a country of billions where one medal is treasured like hundreds, let us hope that the celebrations and accolades do not end with that one moment of glory, and athletes are not left to fend for themselves after the cameras are turned off and the moment has passed. In New Delhi, Radhika Tongar for India Today.